If you can't lick the deodorant, it shouldn't go on your arm.
Nothing solid. I'm going on a solid food vacation. I'm going to drink nothing but juice. And most of it was melon juice, watermelon juice. And I did that for 120 days. And I took some herbs that I made up, man. I focused on my liver. I focused on my...
Welcome to a new episode of New Earth Zone with Jamal-Alim. This is season 1, episode 7. Y'all are going to love this one. It's about food consumption, health, and everything to make one's brain healthier, to have a healthier life. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Alim Aliens, the shiny ones, New Earth Zone.
If you can't lick the deodorant, it shouldn't go on your arm. Right. Everything goes on your body, goes in your body, so it should be edible already, right? So the chemicals that's in it, it's not even made to go on your body. So now when you expelling this deodorant, you stink. Right. You stink more. People that wear deodorant stink. They smell like hoagies. That hoagie smell is from deodorant. That's not from you. You feel what I mean? That hoagie, onion, cheese stick, whatever that smell is. I haven't smelled that smell in a very long time, over 10 years, on myself. You feel what I mean? Because I fasted that out of me, right? It's a lot of things that got to come out of your body, right? And if you've been putting it there for so long, it took me, for example, like 3 months. The hairs on my arms changed colors. After like 1 month, it was changing whitish. Right, yellowish, whitish, but I knew it was this stuff coming out of my
eat, the body keeps saying, I'm still hungry. And you eat some more, and I'm still hungry. You eat some more, and I'm still hungry. And you begin to buy these larger dresses without realizing that your body is talking to you. It is telling us you are hungry. But we interpret hunger with eating a lot to quench it. No, hunger only says that you are starving for the food that is natural. And in proportion, you could eat 5 pounds of food, never receiving any nourishment. But if you eat 2 ounces of something natural, you will feel the energy immediately. Why? Because it will assimilate. Assimilation means it's going to go and digest with you. It becomes one with...
Are you serious?
And if you got a pen and a pad, I want you to write down my favorite juice. This is the juice that healed me. I created it myself, the concoction of it, and I healed myself of all the diseases I was suffering from. I had a heart attack when I was 21. I was 264 pounds. I'm only 5'6". I had scar tissue in my heart. My kidneys was failing. I had diabetes and erectile dysfunction. And this what healed me. So I want you to do 7 green apples. And this, you're going to do this daily. The apples is going to stretch the cells and get all the toxins out of the cells. You're going to do 1 stalk of celery. It should have at least 6 to 7 limbs on it with the leaves. The celery sticks is going to give you all of the bile salts that you need. It's full of natural sodium that's very good for you. Pinch of cilantro. What cilantro is going to do is remove all of those different metals from the cells, whether it's nanobot technology, whether it's mercury, whether it's an overproduction of free unbinded iron, that's going to remove it from the cells. Okay. That's cilantro. You're going to use a handful of parsley leaf, a handful. The parsley leaf is going to open up the actual tubules, and it's going to open up the nephrons of the kidneys where you can filtrate out, so you can filtrate out properly. All right, you're going to use only a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's going to make sure it opens and dilates the artery walls and the vascular walls to help blood flow and pump very good. And you're going to use a thumb of ginger. You should get organic ginger. Everything you get organic. Never get nothing that's not organic. Get a thumb of ginger, skin the actual ginger, and put the ginger in the juicer as well. 2 cucumbers without the skin. That's going to help you hydrate more. Cucumbers are one of your most hydrative fruits on the planet. And then a whole lemon with the skin. If you do this every day, you should produce at least 45 ounces of juice. If not, just add mineral water. What I mean by mineral water, alkaline spring water. You can get, my favorite one is Pana. It's called Aqua Pana. And you're going to add it to that juice to fill up to your 40 ounces. You're going to drink that every single day.
Just
come with willpower is, the sooner your blessings come. This is how you bless yourself. By accurate prayer, accurate thinking. Thinking is prayer. You don't have to be on your knees to pray. You only have to think. Imagining is prayer. you imagine with fervor, with passion, with desire, with energy, is born on the mental plane. It will manifest on the physical. The greater your spiritual powers are, the sooner the manifestation of your desire is.
You fast to create a positive energy force where other forces can gather. The word fast means to abstain from. So if you drinking water, you're on a water diet. That's not a fast. If you're drinking fruit juice, you're on a fruit juice diet. When you take nothing, when you talk about the story of Jesus and them, that's 40 days on just breathing. I never understood why Gandhi got so much play. He, as long as he fasted on 13 days. I didn't realize that's 13 days with nothing. You know, just breathing. And then everything in the body changes. You know, the universe takes over. See, once you go on a fast, the body starts consuming itself. So if you took a comb and combed your hair, what are the hairs going to come out in the comb? The weak ones?
Illnesses are food related. If we would not eat as much as we do and fast more, then we would find ourselves being able to cure. Your body is its own hospital, but to get it open for business, you got to fast. And when you fast, you open the doors of your hospital to heal you. That's what doctors are really supposed to do. But doctors today, they're not real doctors. They're really pharmacologists. That's a legal drug deal.
For instance, the first day of getting into the fast, we'll just use 3 days. So the first day before, on this 3-day period before we go into the fast, we're eating apples, oranges, bananas, papayas, mangoes, and we're eating quite a variety of fruits. Because fruits cleanse the body, whereas vegetables tend to stabilize the body, so we want to cleanse the body. And so we're eating those combinations of fruits, and then we reduce it down to, say, 2 or 3 pears and apples and oranges, and then on the third day, that's the day before the fast, we eat only one type of fruit, the fruit of our choice, whatever fruit you choose. And then we go into the fast, which can be a liquid juice fast, as I mentioned before, or a water fast. Now, we don't want to go into a week or 2-week or a month fast. We're not trying to do anything heroic here. We'll probably go into a 1-day fast to start off and then gradually work our way to 2 days or 3 days, a week of just fasting on liquids. Knowing that we have to dilute these juices because they're too concentrated. So when you're making raw orange juice, you want to drink 1/2 raw orange juice and 1/2 water. Mix them together. And then you want to drink 1/3 orange juice, 2/3 water. Mix them together. Until the third day of the fast, you're drinking just water. And then you go out of that fast the same way you came in. 1/3 juice, 2/3 water. 1/2 juice, 1/2 water. And then you're drinking just the plain juice by itself without the water. And then you're going back into eating one type of fruit, then 2 types, then the combination, and then you're out of the fast again. So you can approach the water fast that way and the juice fast that way, knowing that there's certain healing elements involved in all the fruits and vegetables.
The colon, the waste from the colon should not have this terrible odor. The reason why it has that odor is because it has remained in the body too long. Nothing is to remain in the body longer than 24 hours. When I say 24 hours, I mean that is the very maximum. Everything should literally be gone out of the colon by 6 hours after we ate it, because it's no longer food. It has turned into waste. Okay? So 6 hours it should be gone, but 24 hours is the maximum. And if you got rid of things in 6 hours, believe me, there would be no odor like we have in America.
In European medicine, the belief is if I make you sick, I can make you better. So to get rid of flu, I give you the flu. Call it a vaccination. If I get rid of measles, I give you the measles. So anyone that's had a flu shot is contagious for 2 months after that. And they send them to school. Kids walking around with flu in them. The active flu virus, they put it in them.
Yes.
Because the Europeans believe in order to make you better, I have to make you sick. To drink alcohol makes you sick. We're taught if you drink alcohol, it makes you feel better. But to drink alcohol makes you sick. We only count drunk, but there are degrees of drunk. I got a high on, I'm feeling good. You're still drunk. I'm just saying, it's our miseducation again. So what I'm saying is that these cells are used to prevent a person from having the disease. To stop you from having cancer, I give you cancer. And you stand around as an African person, you say, wait a minute, maybe you ought to give me an apple, a papaya, a mango. Hold on here. But our belief is to make you better, I had to make you sick. And you're coming out of that whole belief of the Europeans. And I'm saying that don't wash at all. And you couldn't, all we know is in natural medicine, if I can't give it to a baby, I can't give it to you. You would not put vinegar in a bottle and give it to a baby. You would not put alcohol in a bottle and give it to a baby, because those are poisons. You follow me? If you can't give it to a baby, you don't take it. Very simple. Because they just came from the spirit world. They close. You follow me? They're very spiritual. Babies be laughing at spirits and stuff. You say, what they laughing
If you
about?
guys are enjoying the videos like I am, just giving you guys a different perspective, a different idea to work with so you can further do your research and re-educate yourself. It's not just a saying, you know, this is actually not just a podcast. This is my lifestyle. I re-educate myself every day. I want you guys to stay until the end of the video. I have a special segment that informs us about a very substance that we consume every single day as human beings, and we need to be mindful of those this thing that's in everything. Please stay tuned to the end of the video. Let's get back to the video.
You fast to create a positive energy force where other forces can gather. The word fast means to abstain from. So if you drinking water, you're on a water diet. That's not a fast. You drinking fruit juice, you're on a fruit juice diet. When you take nothing, when you talk about the story of Jesus and them, that's 40 days on just breathing. I never understood why Gandhi got so much play. He, as long as he fasted on 13 days. I didn't realize that's 13 days with nothing. You know, just breathing. And then everything in the body changes. You know, the universe takes over. See, once you go on a fast, the body starts consuming itself. So if you took a comb and combed your hair, what are the hairs going to come out in the comb? The weak ones or the strong ones?
The weak ones.
Okay, so if you have cancer...
Apple celery.
Great for insomnia and headaches, but once again I have to emphasize that if you have headaches or insomnia, those are signs of a much more serious problem. And you have to take responsibility for yourself and quit looking for a magic bullet. Even this would be considered a magic bullet if you don't go on a fast. But if you're having trouble sleeping and that's affecting your life, and it will, because you can't just look at food. I look at all the factors that affect our health. If our air, water, and food's polluted, we're going to be sick. If we don't get adequate amounts of sunshine, exercise, and sleep, we'll be sick. If we don't interpret these 6 interactions with the environment the right way, our mental attitude, that can cause problems too. So if you're having trouble sleeping, you can drink some carrot, celery, and apple juice. That will help you sleep. It'll help you get rid of headaches.
But only if you're doing everything else that you need to as well.
It's ideal to do this in conjunction with it. I don't believe in using herbs by themselves. I don't believe in using colonics by themselves. You can develop a sense false of security by going to those things and think you can keep doing the same thing. Once again, we got to take responsibility. We can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. We got to change what we're doing. And that's my mission in life, is to help us wake up and realize we don't need to suffer. All of us are suffering needlessly. Depression, all of our diseases are caused because those are warning signs. Pain is a warning sign telling us something's wrong.
Yeah.
And
we're doing it to ourselves by putting that stuff
We're doing it to ourselves so we can correct it. That's the good news.
Okay.
Are literally feeding your kids plastic glue and industrial lubricants. I'm talking about Oreos, that cream in the middle. It's not cream at all. It's rapeseed oil whipped with emulsifiers that act like edible glue holding the sludge together. And the cookie part strip cocoa and chemical stabilizers enough to start clogging your arteries if you eat them too much. I scanned them with the Reveal It app and it came back as 82% processed. This is
hungry, my friend. Do not be afraid of that small rumble in your stomach. You think you are starving, but that growl is the sound of your body burning the fat it has been holding on to. When the stomach is empty, the body turns inward. It begins to burn what is stored while you rest. But if you eat late at night, you stop this process before it can do its work. Let the hunger come. Let it speak. It means the body is doing what it was made to do. Comment yes if this helped, my friend, and view my other videos for more Rastafarian healing wisdom.
What? Are you serious?
And if you got a pen and a pad, I want you to write down my favorite juice. This is the juice that healed me. I created it myself, the concoction of it, and I healed myself of all the diseases I was suffering from. I had a heart attack when I was 21. I was 264 pounds. I'm only 5'6". I had scar tissue in my heart. My kidneys was failing. I had diabetes and erectile dysfunction. And this what healed me. So I want you to do 7 green apples. And you're going to do this daily. The apples is going to stretch the cells and get all the toxins out of the cells. You're going to do 1 stalk of celery. It should have at least 6 to 7 limbs on it with the leaves. The celery sticks is going to give you all of the bowel salts that you need. It's full of natural sodium that's very good for you. Pinch of cilantro. What cilantro is going to do is remove all of those different metals from the cells, whether it's nanobot technology, whether it's mercury, whether it's an overproduction of free unbinded iron, that's going to remove it from the cells. Okay. That's cilantro. You're going to use a handful of parsley leaf, a handful. The parsley leaf is going to open up the actual tubules, and it's going to open up the nephrons of the kidneys where you can filtrate out, properly. All right, you're going to use only a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's going to make sure it opens and dilates the artery walls and the vascular walls to help blood flow and pump very good. And you're going to use a thumb of ginger. You should get organic ginger. Everything you get organic. Never get nothing that's not organic. Get a thumb of ginger, skin the actual ginger, and put the ginger in the juicer as well. 2 cucumbers. Without the
tap into some stuff, get up at 4 o'clock, and that's when you're most creative. So even if you got some problems, and you're trying to figure some shit out, and you need some kind of thing, get up at 4 o'clock and think about it. And you'll tap into it and bring you all the shit you need.
Best exercise? Walking, not running. The best breakfast? Skipping it. The best multivitamin? Sunlight. Free from the sky. The best skincare? What you eat, not what you put by your face. The best sleep? A cool room, not a warm one. The best doctor? The one you never need. And the best way to protect your body from Babylon poison? Cleanse the liver, feed the cells, root up the toxins before them take hold. Make no one tell you different. Health is simple, my friend. We just forget. Comment yes if this reach your spirit, and follow me for more wisdom.
Must come out. And if it doesn't, you're in trouble. And those of you going to the bathroom once a week or every other day or even once a day, if you're eating all day long, it's not enough. You're not going to the bathroom enough. And you may think you're going if you're going once or twice a day, but here's the deal. If you're eating 3 meals a day, you should be making 3 times a day. If you're eating 5 times a day, you should be making 5 times a day. If you're not, where did it go and what's it doing? It isn't evaporating internally. Where did it go and what's it doing? What's staying in there, it's rotting, it's putrefying, it's making you have stinky breath, it's making you stinky armpits, all these smells and things are coming out of you, especially if you're eating a lot of meat and chicken, because I call that the dead cemetery syndrome. You know, you're walking around with a dead cemetery in here and all these smells are coming out of you. So this is prolapsed organs. You're not going to the bathroom enough. The turkey gobbler, this under here, I used to have that as a skinny little girl. Those are your organs prolapsing internally. But here's the beauty of everything. Remember I said the body is a self-regenerating organism. So it can all be turned around. So that's the number one thing, the first free thing I'm going to give you today that can change your life as far as I'm concerned, is cleansing and detoxing the body a minimum of 4 times a year.
Warning, warning. This following message is for entertainment purposes only. It is not real. I'm just playing. Listen up. This is the part I was talking about. White sugar is sweet, delicious, good tasting, and a dangerous concentrated sweetener. White sugar is a refined carbohydrate and is technically classified as a drug. It takes 4 pancreases to process white sugar. Humans have 1 pancreas. White sugar stresses the pancreas, kidneys, liver, starves the brain of oxygen, causes adrenal weakness, baldness, attention deficits, blindness, tooth decay, high blood pressure, allergies, bone loss, infertility, cataracts, glaucoma, nerve damage, for example, multiple sclerosis, MS, brain damage, Alzheimer's, kidney failure.
FBI today, the CIA today, that black people have a short memory. And a short memory is associated with white sugar. Our addiction to white sugar. Remember I said, what is a drug? And everybody looked at me like I was a drug. Nobody answered the question. And I said a drug is an isolated substance. Does everyone remember that? Yeah, I saw 4 people shake their head. Damn. So, if I take the cocaine out of the cocoa leaf, it is a drug. See, I isolated a substance. You still with me here? That's why we call cocaine a drug, because I isolated a substance out of the cocoa leaf. You heard of poppy seeds? If I take the heroin out of the poppy seed, I have a drug. I've isolated a substance. That's what a drug is. That's why heroin is a drug. If I take the starch out of a wheat berry, I have a drug. You can call it bleach white flour if you want. But chemistry is what it is. I isolated a substance out of a wheat berry called bleach white flour. Therefore, I have a drug. A drug is an isolated substance.
And we have reached the end of episode 7, New Earth Zone, about food and consciousness and you know how we should eat. I was excited to do this episode. I'm trying to keep these episodes quite short. I don't want to hold you guys up too much, and I don't want to consume, you know, too much of my own time until you guys start demanding, you know, New Earth Zone, you know, all the time. I'm hoping. Please subscribe. Please like, comment, and share my video if you like it. I am 1 subscriber away from being able to go live, so I can, you know, garner more followers. Let's do this. So thank you for watching. And New Earth Zone episode 8 will be out shortly.